Всем привет, с вами Данил Барбар. Мы продолжаем смотреть NBA 2K13, и без вашего ведома, то есть на серии я сделал карьер и мистер GM. Это типа я просил, чтобы меня перевели в Майами Хит. Вот, еще сейчас будет зависеть от этой игры. Вот. Поэтому мы должны сейчас хорошо сыграть. Но у нас это вряд ли получится. И у нас игра с Detroit Pistons. Ну что ж, поехали.
It's the Pistons, and they're doing business on the road. It's an interconference NBA matchup. 2K Sports brings you Friday night NBA action.
Сейчас посмотрим, как выкидывают. И, конечно же, наша... Опа! На одно очко.
Day dishes to Bynum.
Куда пошел?
The dish tonight. Elbow shot. And he hits the jump shot. Knight's got 7 points in the game. Here's the Cobra. Right now averaging 5 points a game. With nobody on him. Here's the jumper. Here's Knight. The shot is off.
Скоро это будет прохождение этой, как его, Need for Speed Rivals, которая недавно вышла.
Tune in next Sunday. Marcin Gortat and the Phoenix Suns take on Carmelo Anthony and the New York Knicks. It's the...
And we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. And taking a look at the Grizzlies' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Now the key has been the rebounding department of this club, dominating the paint area. And if this continues, they'll be in great shape.
Well, they've done two things. They've limited second chances, and they've been able to flex their muscle down low.
Here are the five Detroit has to start the second quarter. In at forward is Tayshaun Prince and Jason Maxiell. Knight and Stuckey are manning the backcourt. And it's Monroe in at the 5 spot. Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
There's no doubting, gentlemen, that Detroit's Rodney Stuckey is a powerfully built guard. Coach Lawrence Frank said he's an achievement. We want him to live in the paint. We want him to get to the free throw line. On defense, we think he can be an elite defender. We want him to show all those gifts. Guys, Coach Frank definitely encouraging Stuckey to be aggressive and assert himself at all times.
Well, he seems to be pushing the right buttons, Doris. Thanks.
Boy, listen to the fans giving it to him right now. Not exactly a crowd favorite.
You know, that's really no surprise. I mean, he's said some pretty negative things here lately. You know, last year the Pistons were a team that really lacked a go-to scorer. Just never really knew where their offense was going to come from game to game, and I think that had an effect on how they finished in the standings, no doubt.
I agree. A nice shot by Gasol.
No, finally, it's nice to see the ball actually go through the hoop.
Yeah, that always makes a game look better. I mean, it's been ugly so far here, but hopefully shot making will improve the looks of this one.
Here's Knight. And it's Gasol with the rebound. Gasol's got 5 rebounds tonight. And one place that not having a reliable scorer with them was against the West. Steve, they couldn't match the offense of a lot of the teams they faced.
Yeah, that's why they went 5-13 in games against Western Conference teams last year. But they need talent. They need more scoring offensively. So difficult to beat really talented teams just relying on your defense. They've got to get more firepower.
And Knight slams it in.
At his size, he can really finish at the rim.
Yeah, and not just layups. Close game as we wrap up the second quarter.
Now, presented by Sprint.
Thanks for...
Мы должны выиграть. Должны выиграть.
We have a close ball game on our hands.
Ну правильно, мне надо выпускать под конец.
Here's the Cobra, guarded by Prince. Had a
Я
chance
не
to
тут
catch
не забил.
it's off target. Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal.
No question about it. That would be all she wrote.
The great trio in the front court, Rudy Gay, Zach Randolph, and Marc Gasol. Conley out there with the Cobra. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. 6 to shoot. Again, the miss by the Pistons. The Grizzlies shoot.
Yeah, it seemed to me their three-point shooting was their own worst enemy in that game, Clark. I mean, even their wide-open looks weren't falling.
Yeah, and I'm sure when they think back on that game, Steve, their main regret is going to be that they didn't get away from the three-point shot early on. They kept going to it.
Давай добивать это. Это все.
Here's Prince.
Давайте постоим.
And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here.
Your Grizzlies, 65.
Пошел ты. Сейчас будет конференция.
Word is spreading around the league that you've made it known you aren't happy here and want to be shipped to another team. Can you set the record straight?
Так, Walt is speaking about the league that you made it known you are happy here and maybe I said that, maybe I didn't. That's the team business. Я даже не знаю.
Yeah, I've talked with management. I ain't got nothing to hide. I've got my eye on a different situation. And I'm just trying to see what it would take to get that to play out. The #1 priority for me is to always do what's in my own best interests. We'll see what happens. I know I'm a valuable asset, so I wouldn't be surprised if we're able to work something out.
Что? Давайте еще раз попробуем.
Hey man, I just wanted to sit down and talk for a minute.
Вот это мы скажем.
You know, this losing thing has really been tough for all of us, and I know you have to think long term as well, but if there's any way we could get some immediate help, we could really use it, man. Really.
Well, it's tough, you know. To get something, you've got to give something up, so I'll keep working the phones and see what's out there. But in the meantime, just keep at it and always ask yourself, what can you do to make this team better?
No doubt. All right, well, thank you. And good talk, man. I'll see you later.
But for right now, I need your focus on this next game against the Spurs. Thanks for coming in.
It's amazing, I'm the reason everybody fired up this evening. I'm exhausted, barely breathing, holding on to what I believe. And no matter what, you'll never take that from me.
Что такое? Длинная какая-то, короче. Ладно, всем спасибо за просмотр, подписывайтесь, ставьте лайки, оставляйте комменты, всем пока и удачи!